Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. And so today's video I'm going to be reacting to episode 5 of season 3 of Bridgeton. So excited for this. I've been waiting what feels like so long for the next 4 episodes to come out. I'm so excited because the way episode 4 ended was so crazy. So let's just get right into it because I'm so excited. Okay, so it looks like that they are going to go and tell his family something. I love the way it's like continuing off from the last episode as well.
We are engaged.
Oh! Well, everyone seems really happy with it, considering it's definitely unexpected as well. At least I would say it's unexpected. So that's a good sign, that's a good thing. Oh no, she looks annoyed and obviously disappointed, which is obviously understanding because it's unexpected, but also because she knows about Penelope's secret, and she knows that Penelope, well, I'm going to guess she kind of knows Penelope hasn't told him, or she's going to guess, because we all know Colin doesn't regularly whistle down, so if he did know, it wouldn't end well.
Eloise, wait. My brother. Are you quite serious? For how long has this been going on?
It's very new. I'm just as surprised as you are.
For how long have you had feelings for him? Do not answer that. I do not want to know. You cannot marry him.
She is going to feel betrayed, because if you think about it, it was kind of like secret. Now that I'm thinking about it, I can't remember if that's what she was wearing in episode 4. I don't think it continued from the same night like I thought. I could be wrong. I just can't remember what she was wearing, so I'll just assume that. But either way, Eloise is going to feel betrayed. I'm speechless. But yeah, Eloise is going to feel betrayed because obviously it was unexpected, and Penelope is engaged to her brother without telling him. Well, sorry, Eloise's brother, without telling him the secret, and that is obviously going to bother Eloise.
And until he knows the real you, he cannot possibly love you.
I mean, she has a point. If he doesn't really know the true her, he can't really love her. But also, how does she know that he really loves her? You know what I mean? She's kind of like, what's the word? Discouraging herself? No, that's not the word. You know what I mean? Like, she can't really be engaged to him yet if you think about it, because she doesn't even know if he truly will love her for the other part of herself, which is obviously later whistle down.
A little time to find the right moment, but I will tell him. You have my word.
Very well.
A tough scene. I do understand both perspectives though. Like, I understand that Penelope, she obviously loves Colin, so she's happy she's engaged, and she's scared to like now tell the truth. But then there's Eloise, who knows this secret, knows that it's not going to end well, and that's not fair for Colin not to know, if that makes sense. So I do understand both perspectives of this.
I hope you're thinking pure thoughts, considering we are returning to our family home.
I am simply enjoying the view of my ravishing wife and soon to be mother of my child.
Wait, am I understanding this correctly? Is she pregnant? If so, that's amazing. But also, what I love about this is we're still getting to see some of their love story in the sense of like what happened after, because obviously in season 2 we see like their romance, but then we're still getting some of that in season 3. Now in season 1, I can't remember their names, that romance, you don't see them anymore. I think you saw a glimpse of the sister in season 2 for a little bit, if I remember correctly, but you don't really get to see their relationship continue, because they have moved on. You know that, you know, they've got kids, they're living happily ever after. You know that they've like moved away, they're living their life. But what I love about this is you're still getting to see their love story alongside obviously the main romance plot, if that makes sense, which I think it does.
Well, you are marrying her, and for all the right reasons, it seems. That's all that matters. But tell her.
Very well. Perhaps I shall go and see Penelope now.
First.
I can understand why they're kind of not really questioning it, but questioning it in the sense of it's happened so fast, like everything's so unexpected, because one thing they're like friends, could we say, and then the next it's like we're engaged. It's like it happened so fast, and obviously we've seen it slowly start to happen, slowly like start to progress for that. But yeah, for everyone else it would be really quick, because if you think about it, Colin has only just realized that he loves her, like not that long ago. So I think it's one that's been hidden for a while. Like they've known each other since they were children. Obviously it's grown up, so like he knew that he loved her, but not like maybe like not in a romantic way, or maybe it was just like hidden. He didn't really notice until more recently, if that makes sense.
You hide out in your room all day, and you let me read about it in Whistledown.
I did not much feel like announcing the happy news to you.
Okay, to be honest, she kind of irks me. Like, she's not like the worst character ever, admittedly, but it's the fact that she is downplaying everything in a sense. Like, if you think about it, she's basically saying she shouldn't be engaged to Colin, but she should be engaged. She should have been engaged to the other one because more like respectable or whatever. And yeah, Colin has money, blah blah blah. You know, she's like downplaying it. She's basically saying you shouldn't do it for love. But I feel like that might be from her own experience. Like, she didn't love Penelope's father, if I remember correctly, or like it wasn't proper love. So now she's like downplaying it. That's how she's like thinking, and that's what she's like putting onto her own daughters now, that you should marry into the rich, which yeah is how you get along with life back then. But it's just, am I saying that right, or did I just speak those words that didn't make sense? I know what I'm trying to get at, but yeah, that's what's happening.
Has he told you that he loves you?
Those exact words.
That's the thing, is he hasn't said I love you specifically in those words, but he has in different words, you know. So is it the same? I don't know how it works. I think they can say obviously I love you before getting married or something. I'm not sure how it works at all, if I'm being completely honest.
But since we are all speaking so freely...
That was not meant for your ears.
I am still speaking.
Oh, whoa, this. Okay, the fact that she's like, it wasn't for your ears, yeah, but you're still talking bad. He still heard it. I feel like this is going to like a crazy scene. The way he walked in, he was not happy with what she was saying at all.
Your daughter did not entrap me. I proposed to her out of love, nothing less. And were you not so narrowly concerned over your own standing, you might see that Penelope is the most eligible amongst you. In the future, I advise you not to sully our Bridgerton name by suggesting otherwise.
Whoa, okay, what a scene. He really stood up for her. Let me just say, if a man doesn't do this for you, then you don't want to. But he stood up for them. He stood up for them. He stood up for their love. And how can it get better than this, honestly? How can it get better than this?
This is to be our home.
Wow, okay, so he's already showing her their home, like, before marriage. Doesn't that just prove, like, commitment? That's commitment, in my opinion. Wow. I just love him so much, and I might be far-fetched, but I think that they might be my favourite couple so far, within the series.
You do not realise how much that meant to me. What you said to my mother. No one has ever stood up for me like that.
I will always stand up for you. Because I love you. Pen.
Are you sure?
I actually used those 3 words. He's actually, like, proper said it with words now. And the fact that she's having to ask if he's sure, like, I think that's more because, like, she's always felt lonely and, like, not loved from, like, her own family, or, like, kind of, like, left out. Just kind of like an outsider, so she's going to have insecurities and stuff, which I suppose makes sense. But It just keeps getting better and better, honestly. I have no words. I feel like I am repeating myself, but it just keeps getting better and better.
Make me feel seen in ways I've never felt seen before. And then there's the way your hair cascades down your shoulder. The way your eyes shine when you look at me like two blue pools. The firmness of your lips parted just so.
Whoa, this is getting spicy fast, let me just say. But I love this scene. I love the fact that he kind of understands how she's feeling by that question, and he wants her to see how he feels about her herself, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, I just love it. This is getting spicy. I feel like I might not be able to show anything and any of this. So if I can't, I'm sorry, but I'm going to try to show as much as I can, because obviously you can't show everything on YouTube. So
Other parts I've been.
whoa, okay, it's getting spicy. But I love this. He's literally like making sure she knows that, like, the way he feels about her, and that she needs to see that. I love it.
Not with the betrothal and Francesca's courtship at Lord Kilmartin. Your mother has her hands full. We can keep our secret a little longer.
Is this the only reason you wish to delay our news? You are happy, I hope?
Very happy.
Oh, okay, so she was obviously wanting to delay the news, and he's thought that maybe it was like something alongside that, but she is right. I suppose the mother does have a lot on, but I think it would be a nice surprise, but I think that's what she thinks is best. It's fair enough.
I wish to be married. Very much, in fact. I just hope my husband will not hide my piano stool from me.
I would not dream of it.
See, that's a hint. That's a hint at something. I feel like that's a hint at something. Am I reading too much into it? Because she's talking about she wants to get married, and then, but she doesn't want her husband hiding her piano stool, and he goes, I would never do that. As in, can I also just point out, with these two, I like them. You know, I have nothing against them. I just feel like, I don't know what it is. I don't really want to say I'm not feeling it, but I don't know how else to put it, but I'm not feeling it, because I feel like maybe they're a good match, but they're not. You can really tell that Francesca especially loves him, but I don't know what it is. I feel like there's something missing. I couldn't tell you what it is, but I just feel like something is missing between them two, which, I don't know. Could just be me. Hopefully it'll get better throughout the episodes, and maybe it's just me.
Will you let me read more of your writing? You promised me you would.
That is true. And I do not like to break a promise.
Colin, there is something I must tell you.
What is it?
Oh, okay, so I feel like that was the time she was going to try and choose to tell him the truth about her being Lady Whistledown. Now, can I just say, I feel like that was probably like the worst timing, and maybe it's good that she got interrupted by telling him the truth. But then again, it doesn't need to be said, so it's one of them. I just feel like it's a very bad timing, in my opinion. Also, she's very desperate to read his writing. I'm intrigued as well.
What is it?
It's a message from the Queen. Dearest members of my most esteemed Ton, I hereby declare
that whoever brings legitimate evidence of Lady Whistledown's identity to the palace shall receive a £5,000 reward. Yours truly, Her Majesty, Queen Charlotte.
finally,
Oh no. So the Queen has now put out that like whoever finds Lady Whistledown will get a £5,000 reward. Everyone's going to be trying to look for her now. That's why she's panicking, because everyone's going to obviously try and look for her, because obviously £5,000 back then was a lot of money.
Oh, what did you wish to tell me?
Well, obviously she's not going to tell you now, because people are going to be looking for her. See, now that would have been a perfect time. Would it have? Because people are looking for her now. See, it's difficult for her as well, because she knows how much Colin hates Lady Whistledown because of what, obviously she does, she gossips, but also because of what she wrote about him specifically. So, a difficult one. but people are going to be looking for her now. I feel like something bad's gonna happen because of the reward, like £5,000 reward. Normally when money's involved, like movies, books, all of the time, something bad always happens. So we'll see.
You were inseparable. I remember the day the Featheringtons moved in across the square. From that day on, it was Penelope this and Penelope that, and Penelope and I are going to read Don Quixote, and we are going to be knights.
See, it's difficult. Obviously, he's trying to explain to her how much he loves Penelope, blah, blah, but he doesn't really understand, like, he doesn't know the real reason for why Eloise is so upset about the news, or, like, against it, really. So, it's like, it's a hard one, because he's trying to convince her to be fine with it, but he doesn't really know the true reason.
And of course, I do still expect babies. I so love children. I would be happy with 4 or 5.
4 or 5 children? Does he not remember, like, does he not realize she has to birth these 4 or 5 children? Also, he's expecting her to get married to an old man. An old man. Don't you think that's torture enough? And, like, she's going to, yeah, no. I do feel bad for her, honestly.
Either my brother is the most understanding person ever born, or you have not yet told him.
I am waiting for the right time.
It does not concern only you. This secret, this lie, with the Queen's reward, it is bound to come out. And when it does, Colin will know I kept it from him as well. If it proves too difficult for you to reveal the truth, I will be merciful and reveal it to him myself. You have until midnight.
Oh no. Like I said, I understand both perspectives. She's finding it hard to tell him, but now Louise is forcing her to say by midnight.
Here is to truly knowing each other. Completely. Before the clock runs out.
Oh no. There's him saying a lovely speech, and then she has to say that. Like, seriously? I mean, I get it. Seriously?
It is time that I put an end to the speculation. You would like to know who Lady Whistledown is? You shall know. I am she.
She's been talking about having the conversation. So she's like studied it. She's getting this money so she doesn't have to marry this old man. I have this feeling. Because she gets enough money, she doesn't need him, right? Or something. Or like she can get away or something. I don't know. That just makes it more difficult because now Eloise or Penelope can't say anything.
I cannot breathe.
Get some water.
Fainted because she was panicking so much. She was in a panic attack. She was panicking so much she fainted. I mean, come on. But that's how it ended, which is crazy. We got a lot of drama within that one, which is, again, I love it. I love the drama. It makes it so interesting, but I'm so intrigued of what's going to be in episode 6. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe so you can come back for episode 6. Hopefully it'll be up soon. Thank you all so much for watching, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye.